Good evening, I'm Dave Karger. Welcome to Turner Classic Movies. All weekend, we've been commemorating Memorial Day with a marathon of war-themed movies, and most of them have been serious dramas. But up next, we're taking a lighter approach with a trio of Looney Tunes cartoons that were produced during World War II. We begin with Rookie Review, released by Warner Brothers in 1941, just 2 months before the attack on Pearl Harbor brought America into the war. This 7-minute animated short takes place on a U.S. Army base and features a string of gags about military trainees. Rookie Review was directed by Friz Freleng, one of the leading animators and directors for Leon Schlesinger Studios, which was essentially the Warner Brothers cartoon department. In the 1930s and 40s, Freleng introduced and developed some of the studio's most popular cartoon stars, including Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Tweety Bird, Sylvester the Cat, and Yosemite Sam. During World War II, Freleng and the rest of the animation department put their skills to work creating military instruction cartoons for soldiers, as well as wartime propaganda shorts for mainstream American audiences. After Rookie Review, you'll see 2 more Looney Tunes cartoons released during the war, both of which were directed by Freleng's colleague, Chuck Jones. In Conrad the Sailor from 1942, Daffy Duck finds his way onto a naval ship and drives Conrad Cat crazy as he tries to maintain order on board. This was the final appearance of Conrad Cat, a character created by Chuck Jones and voiced by Pinto Colvig, best known for his work at Disney, including as the voice of Goofy. Finally, you'll see The Weekly Reporter, weekly as in W-E-A-K. It's a 1944 short, also directed by Chuck Jones, that spoofs life on the home front at the height of the war. Enjoy this trio of wartime animated shorts from Warner Brothers, starting with Rookie Review and followed by Conrad the Sailor and The Weekly Reporter. The second 2 cartoons you just saw were directed by the great Chuck Jones, who directed his first Warner Brothers animated short in 1938 and went on to create close to 300 cartoons featuring some of the studio's most indelible stars: Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Wile E. Coyote, The Roadrunner, Pepe Le Pew, Marvin the Martian, and Porky Pig. When Jones's career at Warner Brothers ended, he moved to MGM, where he produced a series of Tom and Jerry shorts, as well as the classic 1966 adaptation of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Over the course of his career, Chuck Jones contributed to cartoons that earned 9 Oscar nominations, winning 3 times. He specifically won in 1966 for the Best Short Subject cartoon, The Dot and the Line, an Oscar he shared with Les Goldman. In 1996, Jones was honored with a well-deserved Lifetime Achievement Oscar. It was presented by Robin Williams, who described himself as a lifelong Chuck Jones fan and described Jones as the Orson Welles of animation. Up next, Steve McQueen and James Garner lead an ensemble cast in a classic prisoner of war movie from 1963.
Next on TCM, The Great Escape, then 7 Days in May, and later, A Walk in the Sun. TCM follows in their footsteps tonight.